So there was a really interesting judgment in a case that was heard by the Employment Appeal Tribunal recently. The case is Aspect Windows Western Limited, and it's a case in which the employer appealed the decision that was made by the Employment Tribunal against them. And they appealed on the basis that one of the lay members of the tribunal panel had made a comment on LinkedIn about the case, and they said that it indicated apparent bias. Now, in this case, the appeal tribunal disagreed with the employer and said that actually what was put on LinkedIn didn't impact the decision and didn't show bias on behalf of the lay member towards the employee. But it does raise an interesting question here about the use of social media and how it can impact on employment tribunal claims. And in this case, obviously, it was a lay member who probably should have known better, I have to say, although they're not legally trained. But it did have an impact on the case and could have impacted on the outcome for the employee in this situation. Because if the Employment Appeal Tribunal had found that there was bias, then the case would have had to have gone back to a fresh tribunal to have been heard, which of course would have taken time, costs, and also the additional stress for everyone involved. So an interesting case, which I'll put a link to the judgment in the notes if you want to have a look.